At 63, Gary Shaw dies the most tragic death, and they lied about this. The truth about his passing, and the incredible legacy he left behind, reveals a story far more complex than the headline suggested. On September 5th, 2024, Gary Shaw spent an evening out with friends at the Jam House Club in Birmingham. In the early hours of September 6th, after leaving a taxi outside his Edgbaston home, he suffered a fatal fall that would shock the football world. A neighbour discovered the 63-year-old unconscious on the pavement at 1:20 a.m, his head having struck the curbside during the accident. Despite being rushed to Queen Elizabeth Hospital within an hour, Gary never regained consciousness and passed away on September 16, 2024. The inquest, conducted on December 5, 2024, officially recorded a verdict of accidental death due to severe head injury from the fall. Senior coroner Louise Hunt's findings provided crucial clarity, dispelling any speculation about the circumstances. This official verdict allowed the focus to remain on Gary's remarkable legacy rather than lingering questions about his final moments. The reaction to his death was immediate and profound. Aston Villa released heartfelt statements describing him as one of our own, and a talented striker who delighted supporters with his goal-scoring exploits. The club announced that players would wear black armbands for their Champions League match against Young Boys on September 17th, with manager Unai Emery dedicating their subsequent victory to Shaw's memory. Villa Park displayed prominent banners of Gary during the first home game after his passing, ensuring his visual presence remained at the heart of the club. Former teammates, including Brian Little and David Speedie, expressed profound sadness, praising his exceptional footballing ability. Fans posted heartfelt messages online, remembering him as a true club legend and a childhood hero. Even Prince William, a known Aston Villa supporter, paid tribute, highlighting Gary's wide-reaching influence beyond the immediate football community. But who was Gary Shaw, and why did his death send such shockwaves through the football world? Born on January 21, 1961, in the Kingshurst area of Birmingham, Gary embodied the dream of every young Villa fan. He was literally one of our own, rising through Aston Villa's apprenticeship system after joining as a youth player in 1977. His specific birthplace and journey through Villa's ranks made his success feel like a shared community triumph. Gary spent his early years kicking a ball around local grassland known as the Island. His talent was recognised early, leading to his apprenticeship at Villa Park. By August 1978, he had made his senior debut as a substitute against Bristol City, officially signing professional terms on his 18th birthday. This marked his full commitment to the club and set the stage for his legendary career. During the 1979-80 season, Gary established himself as a first-team regular, showcasing immense potential that would soon blossom into greatness. His consistent performance and prolific goal-scoring ability quickly made him a fan favourite, setting the foundation for the extraordinary achievements that would follow. The Golden Era began with Aston Villa's historic First Division Championship victory in 1980 and 81, their first English title since 1910. Gary's contribution was significant, netting 18 goals during the triumphant campaign, whilst missing only 2 league games. His goal-scoring exploits were explicitly credited with helping to fire Villa to success, demonstrating remarkable consistency and prowess when it mattered most. The zenith came in 1982, when Villa famously won the European Cup, stunning German giants Bayern Munich in the final. Gary played a crucial role in this European journey, scoring 3 goals in Villa's run to glory, including a vital quarter-final strike against Dynamo Kiev. Notably, he was the only Birmingham-born player in the team that lifted the European Cup, a fact that further endeared him to local supporters and cemented his place in football folklore. His exceptional performances earned individual recognition. In 1981, He was voted the Professional Footballers Association Young Player of the Year, following his outstanding contribution to the League Championship triumph. The following year, his talents received international recognition when he was awarded the Bravo Award in 1982, given to the best under-23 player in European competitions. Gary also represented England at youth level, earning 7 caps for the under-21s. His impressive form led to inclusion in the 40-strong preliminary England squad for the 1982 FIFA World Cup finals, although he ultimately didn't make the final 22-man squad. This near miss with senior international recognition would later add poignancy to his story, representing unfulfilled potential that was tragically curtailed. Throughout his decade-long career at Villa from 1978 to 1988, Gary made 213 appearances and scored 79 goals. His playing style was characterised by pace and anticipation, which combined with Peter With's power to form a lethal duo that struck fear into opposition defences. Then came the turning point that would define the rest of his career. In September 1983, during an away game against Nottingham Forest, Gary sustained a severe knee injury. Accounts describe a heavy tackle, after which he felt something in his knee clicked, signalling the start of a prolonged battle with his health. The timing was cruelly significant, occurring shortly after his peak years and when he seemed destined for even greater heights. This injury proved to be profoundly career-altering, marking the beginning of a period plagued by frequent injuries. Gary underwent 6 operations and even a knee replacement in his determined efforts to recover and continue playing at the highest level. Despite his immense resilience and repeated attempts at recovery, the knee injury effectively ended his professional career at the top tier, severely curtailing his involvement with Aston Villa. He eventually left Villa on a free transfer in 1988, but his fighting spirit remained unbroken. Gary continued playing with various clubs, including Københavns Boldklub in Denmark, SK Austria, Klagenfurt in Austria, Ernest Borrell FC in Hong Kong, plus English clubs Walsall and Shrewsbury Town. He officially retired from professional football in 1992. Despite the devastating setback, Gary transformed his career-ending injury into a powerful platform for inspiration. His continued efforts to play for other clubs and his later career as a motivational speaker discussing his trials and tribulations highlighted extraordinary resilience that became a celebrated part of his public persona. Following retirement, Gary remained deeply connected to Aston Villa through diverse roles as youth team coach, statistical analyst, and especially as matchday ambassador, conducting regular question and answer sessions with guests in corporate areas around the stadium. He was also a sought-after football speaker, frequently appearing at local Birmingham events and Villa's after-dinner functions, often centering his motivational talks on overcoming adversity. This continuous engagement ensured his relevance and beloved status endured across generations of fans, solidifying his legend status not just for past achievements, but for ongoing commitment and loyalty. His willingness to openly discuss his career-ending injury and required resilience transformed his individual story into a broader narrative of inspiration and personal growth. Gary's funeral on October 16, 2024, provided a poignant public farewell. Crowds of supporters lined the route of a funeral procession that commenced at Villa Park, with his cortege passing through the iconic stadium before proceeding to Sutton Coldfield Crematorium. Former teammates, including Ian Taylor and Mark Walters, attended alongside countless fans who sang the beloved Villa anthem, Holter Enders in the Sky. The permanent immortalisation of his name on a banner at Villa Park, specifically commemorating goals that helped win the European Cup, signifies profound symbolic immortality within the club's history. This ensures future generations of fans will recognise and understand his paramount importance to the club's greatest triumph, making his impact perennial and transcending time's limitations. Gary Shaw's life story embodies the ultimate dream for football enthusiasts. From boyhood Villa fan to European Cup winner, his legacy remains firmly secured as an immortal figure in the club's rich history, remembered not just for his exceptional talent, but for his remarkable character and unwavering connection to Aston Villa. The truth they didn't tell you is that Gary Shaw wasn't just a footballer who died tragically young. He was a symbol of resilience who turned career-ending adversity into a lifetime of inspiration, maintaining his connection to Villa and its fans until his final day. If Gary's story moved you, please share your respectful memories in the comments below. His legacy deserves to be remembered by football fans everywhere. Subscribe for more true stories celebrating the legends who shaped our beautiful game.